Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. If the practice of vote buying remains unchecked, what will elections look like in the years to come? This evening, experts question whether ballots be cast based on conscience or cash. Romardo Lyons has the conclusion of this TVJ News special report, Democracy on Sale.
Jamaica is on the eve of a general election. The 2025-26 budget debate is in the rear view and political representatives are rolling out campaigns. But what will elections look like in the future if vote buying continues to threaten democracy? Dr. Pearson Broom, author of the book entitled An Ethical Turn in Governance, The Call for a New Development Narrative, spoke with TVJ News via Zoom. My question, could stricter penalties sweep vote buying from the region?
The law does not make us intrinsically good. The law may get us to comply. But trying to deal with vote buying and the complexities of it is very much down to the value system of the society and how they value the electoral process and how they value the integrity of democracy.
He adds that some officials watch the fire but hold the water.
And a number of Caribbean politicians are quite happy to look the other way. They're quite happy to look the other way once they are winning.
Where election day monitoring is concerned, there's a challenge for law enforcement.
You really think that police officers, for example, have the time and the resources to be walking around looking to see who's passing money from point A to point B?
Before we even get to monitoring, unverified sources of money is part of why vote buying thrives. Daniel Archer, Principal Director of the National Integrity Action, raised the issue of political parties not having to disclose funding until during the process of an election.
What happens outside the election period? Are you saying that politicians, political parties don't get donations? Is it a problem?
Professor Cynthia Barrow-Giles, who lectures politics at the University of the West Indies in Cave Hill, Barbados, agreed.
Election is more than just a one-day affair. It takes place not only when you call the election, but even before that. So you have the pre-campaign period, you have the campaign period, but a lot of money is spent during the campaign period. And so we need to take that in consideration.
And because some people already know a system where they vote for money, political analyst Damian Gordon says the quality of representation from elected officials has to improve drastically for civil responsibility to be more attractive.
If people don't feel that a system of government works for them, delivers results for them, transform their lives, empower them, create avenues and opportunities for them, then they're going to lose confidence in that system and they're going to bypass and shortcut that system, and that is what they're doing. So we need to improve the way government works so that more people can believe in government and trust government, and then, fulfilling their civic duties will be easier under those circumstances.
PNP General Secretary Dr. Dayton Campbell says, quote, any form of inducement that is given to an individual is temporary. It is in the moment and will soon disappear and leave the individual in the same state. Any politician or political organization that means the people well would move away from that sort of campaigning and focus on making real change and empowering people, end quote. JLP General Secretary Dr. Horace Chang says, quote, I don't think the opinion leaders in our society appreciate the extent to which the small people in the country believe in their privilege of democracy. Nobody can buy a constituency in Jamaica. The constituents themselves are smarter than the opinion leaders because if they feel they can get something, they seek it. But there are very few people who allow that to influence their vote. End quote. But the testimonials differ.
I get $5,000 for go vote in the election or go on with it. A long time this ago on, I just know.
When I get money from politicians for vote, sometimes a friend tell a friend them now to load it up because them now want the other party know say I buy them and buy a vote.
So when the last vote is bought and the last conscience sold, what will remain of a nation that dares to call itself free? Romardo Lyons, TVJ News.
A major